Virgos. Hi Virgos, this is Perigaea Tarot. I am here to do your daily reading. And I'm going to be asking the universe today. Universe, I ask about the person on Virgo's mind. How does this person feel towards Virgo, and what are their next moves towards Virgo? Oh my goodness. Oh, oodalali. This person is obsessively thinking about you. They're probably having strong sexual thoughts about you. They're wanting to offer you love. I'd say it's very lusty, very, very lusty. What they're wanting to offer you is emotional and very, very lusty. There could also be a desire to bind you in some way to them. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or this person could have Capricorn energy. Also, their feelings of desire towards you could very much be incited by the use of substances. You know how kind of like when you use... when you use something that intoxicates you, it can open you up to how you really feel and cause you to just like, maybe if you're trying to suppress those feelings, most of the time when you become intoxicated, you just start being really honest about it. What is the person on my Virgo's mind? How do they feel towards Virgo? And what are their next moves towards Virgo? The person on my Virgo's mind. How do they feel towards Virgo? And what are their next moves towards Virgo? So this is somebody who could be going through a crisis right now. Maybe they are distracted by the circumstances in their life. And right now they feel like they're going through a tower and they're just trying to avert crisis, is what I'm sensing could be going on with this person. That they're in a place where I would say that they want to offer you love. And they understand that they just need to come out of a place of insecurity and doubt, that this is what they really want with you, but that they also understand that it's like I'm seeing these little sort of raindrop figures, and then they're here in the moon as well. It's like this is somebody who understands that the circumstances of crisis are what has been creating either delay or doubt or insecurity in this situation, and they very much feel like once the situation that they're dealing with is done, that they know very well that they want to come in and offer you love. Person on my Virgo's mind, how are they feeling towards Virgo? How are they feeling towards my Virgos? Any more cards? Nothing is wanting to pop out. Queen of Wands in the reverse. So there could be some kind of element of a third party, maybe. This could be a situation where maybe the situation that they're dealing with has to do with a third party. Maybe the crisis that they've been facing has been tying them to a third party that they don't really want to be dealing with. But because of the situation, they're being forced to keep dealing with this person. And that, again, this is like them waiting until this situation ends and they can stop being connected to this person through that bad situation, and then through that freedom be able to offer you something. This could also be them just worried that you are angry with them. Yeah, with the Hanged Man in the reverse here to the Sun, I'm sensing that this is somebody who they could maybe be procrastinating. There could be an element of understanding like, well, if I really wanted to, I could come into Virgo right now. You know, if I really wanted to make it happen, I could. It's like what I'm seeing is this is somebody having a lot of clarity about their own thoughts. Because I'm seeing this sun, the sun representing clarity, could be dealing with the Leo. And it's surrounding, this sun-like figure surrounding this person's head. It's like they're understanding and having clarity regarding their own motives. And so this is someone procrastinating, but maybe understanding that they're just kind of making excuses. It could be motivated by, wanting to not break things off with this person, either because of desire or because of the fear of the retribution of this person. Fear of this person being angry, retaliating, slandering them, getting, lashing out at them, because that's what the kind of thing that Queen of Wands would do. It could be dealing with a Pisces. But I don't think it's necessarily desire. Obviously that could always be possible, but I sense that it's more along the lines of like they are trying to avert crisis. Yeah, so with the Two of Swords in the reverse, they want to come out of this inaction, out of this indecision. I don't know if it's necessarily indecision. It's just like somebody who hasn't been able to act. You know, even though they know what they want, they haven't been able to take forward action because of this situation. So, yeah, so this is somebody who they are committed to a certain thing, but it's like with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, they've been having to feed more than one party, or things have been imbalanced between you and this person. I'm sensing that there could be some kind of a situation of either codependence, financial dependence, or just something where there may be a legal situation, a legality of some kind, where they just have, though they feel committed to you and have always felt committed to you, they have been unable to be in a balanced state of investment with you, even though that's what they want. Yeah, with the Six of Cups to the Eight of Swords in the reverse, they really just want to come. This is someone from the past, I'd say. They definitely want to come in and make things right, make things better with you. But they just, you know, and come because they want to come out of their head. They want to make things right. They know what they want, is what I'm sensing. And they're tired of things being stuck where they have been. Yeah, with the Chariot to the Nine of Cups, I'd say that they know very well what they want. You could be dealing with a Cancerian. They very well know exactly what they want, and they plan to charge in for it. Knight of Wands to the Three of Pentacles. There could be some element here of this person not being fully sincere as to whether or not they want to really build things with you. You could be dealing with a blonde male here. I'm seeing this person and they're standing out. This could be a deceptive energy of someone pretending like they want to come in and build something with you, but then like they just fade off into the shadows, into the dark. I'm sensing something about some kind of mode of transportation. You do have the Chariot here. There could be someone trying to take something, wanting to deceptively get inside of you know, someone wanting to deceptively come in so that they can take something. Or at least a fear of that, or of maybe them understanding that this would be a fear of yours. You could be definitely dealing with a fire sign. And with the Three of Cups in the reverse, this could be the continuation of a third-party dynamic. Universe, if there is a third party in this situation, what is my Virgo's person's, what are their sincere and honest feelings towards this third party? So they feel defensive about, I'd say that they feel defensive towards this third party, that they feel like they're defending themselves from this person. A little bit worried that this might not, Ace of Swords in the reverse. So this could be a situation where they and this party have been very much fighting each other, very much at loggerheads. And this person wanting to cut this person out of their life. Can you give me another card for this third party and how my Virgo's person feels towards them? Injustice. So some kind of legalism, some kind of legal situation where either they're facing some kind of legal trouble, or maybe some kind of wanting to break it off with this person, definitely. You know, maybe a living situation, maybe like a living contract, or just something where they're wanting to, they feel like there's an injustice here. They're defending themselves against this person. And with the Two of Cups in the reverse, it's a very, you know, it's not a happy It's not a happy situation. And they're having to go back to this situation to deal with it, though they don't want to defend themselves, even though they don't want to. They're having to return to it, and they don't like that. They don't want to have to do that. So let's get you guys an oracle card. So how does my Virgo's person feel towards my Virgo? I am the man in reverse. So again, you could definitely be dealing with somebody who feels a need to be on top and have power, and to feel like they're to feel cocky and very like sort of full of themselves in romantic dynamics. Like for them to be able to handle it, they feel like they need to be, jeez, sorry guys, I don't know what that was. And they feel like they're not really on top of their game. And that could be, yeah, it's like, I can't express myself. They feel like they don't feel like themselves right now. And so they don't feel good to come in to you because they don't, you know, they don't feel like they normally would. The way I have treated you was wrong. So this is the first time I've seen this since I got this deck, honestly, come out in a reading. And I feel like this is a good thing because this is somebody realizing that they're actually facing and being honest about the fact that, like, I actually messed up, you know, like they're not trying to dance around it, make it somebody else's fault, you know, make an excuse. They're actually just like, what I did was wrong. And they're feeling bad. I'd say that that's why they're feeling I am the man in reverse, is because they're feeling like they don't really deserve the love that you've shown them. Is there anything else about how my Virgo's person feels towards my Virgo? They feel like they can't come to you right now because of something that's going on, because of the situation that they're dealing with right now in their life. But again, you know, there could be an element of procrastination there, but I do think that they probably are just dealing with a lot. So what is this Tower in the reverse to the Ace of Cups? So yeah, with the Three of Cups in the reverse to the Moon in the reverse, this is somebody who, I would say, because of a third-party dynamic, or maybe too much drinking or too much socializing, not having enough time to themselves, whatever's going on in their life, they are overtaxed. And I think that, in all honesty, they know that they need to come out of a third-party dynamic, whatever it might be, whatever that third party might be, before they can approach you with any level of confidence. I feel like they need to fully feel like they have the right to come into you. You know, like they have the right to, you know, ask you to forgive them or want them or whatever. I feel like they are beating up on themselves and feeling like they want to offer you love. They certainly do. But they know deep down that they don't really deserve to approach you like that. Yeah, with the High Priestess here, this is you. And they know that you are wise and that you are insightful. But they broke your heart. They let you down. And with the Hierophant to the Emperor here, you could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. It's like they could be already committed to someone, you know, just legalistically, perhaps. Maybe this is what they're needing to disconnect from legally. But this is them feeling like they know what you deserve, and that they let you down. And I feel like they want to come in and offer you what you deserve. They don't want to let you down again. What is this Ace of Cups? What is this Ace of Cups? Yeah, they want to make things better with you. They want to take you into calmer waters. They want to hold on to you. And also I'd say that they probably feel like they don't have a ton to offer, maybe financially. And maybe that could be why they're trying to hold on to what they have. The King of Wands here, though, they do want to take action. They find you attractive. Again, you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. And with the Magician, they want to come in and do something about this. They want to take action. It's like they can't stand the way they feel about themselves, wanting you the way that they do and doing nothing. It makes them feel like a failure. What is this moon in the reverse? Yeah, so they're definitely keeping an eye on you. I'd say that they're stalking you online. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse, though, I think that they just feel inadequate. They feel, they don't feel like they could come in and offer you what they really want to. Yeah, they're worried about rejection and they don't want to experience rejection. I'd say that they feel very depleted right now, and so they just can't handle more negativity that would tear them down. It would just be too much. It would just be like the mother of all disappointments, and they would just kind of give up. And so they feel like they couldn't handle that. And so maybe they're trying to pretend like you're not so great, or, you know, they're trying to convince themselves not to feel so bad about it, I guess. What is this Queen of Wands in the reverse to the Two of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, they feel if this is a third party, like a marriage partner, they're worried that, you know, that divorcing this person could leave them in poverty. That they would have to pay maybe alimony or child support, something along those lines. With the Chariot in the reverse, this could be something about a vehicle, or just they haven't taken action, maybe because of money, because of lack of money. I feel like this is saying, you know, because leaving someone, if you live with someone, for example, moving out costs money. Or, and so, you know, or if you need to divorce somebody, that can cost money. But I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, they're waiting for and wanting to create a new situation. And with the Page of Wands to the Page of Cups, I'd say that they, you know, are wanting to communicate with you how they feel. And they are, again, with the Devil, obsessively thinking about you. What is this Two of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, they've been blocking this out because of being worried about not being successful. Because I feel like it could be that they're worried that if they give up on this third party, they won't be successful with you, and then they'll be left with nothing. And they won't have, you know, any good options at that point, and then they'll just, their whole cup will be poured out on the ground. What is this Two of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, but they are watching for you. They're longing for you from afar. And I'd say that they're looking into this and they're working on it. They do want to make this happen with you. Let me see if I can get an oracle card here. Universe, can you tell me about my Virgo's person and how they feel towards Virgo? Expect powerful change. So I'd say that something big is coming soon. Also because this is an eclipse. So yeah, I'd say that a big change is coming soon. And your commitment is being tested. So this could be commitment to a lesson that you've learned, maybe about your commitment to yourself, or your commitment to a certain revelation, or your commitment to a person. It could be however that resonates for you guys. Anyways, I hope that this has helped you, and I will speak to you guys again soon. All right, bye-bye.